I've just washed my face and I did a mask on my face, and that's the first kind of step or most important step in having like a nice canvas to work with. Is if your skin isn't clean and exfoliated, then your makeup's not going to sit well on it. So that's kind of my first tip and what I do every day. So I did a mask and my face wash, and then I've got the moisturizer I've been using, which is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. I'm almost out actually, because it's this is such a good heavy moisturizer, and I use it day and night. Really been enjoying this moisturizer in the winter, and I also use it on my hands too, but I used to do all over my face. I always moisturize before I put on my makeup, and down my neck. And my skin like turns red when I touch it a lot, so it's probably, my skin's probably gonna look kind of red for a while. So, and because I'm so dry, I also just purchased about a week ago this rose hip oil, balancing facial oil, and so I've been used like a half a dropper full, and it's really been helping my skin stay moisturized, and plus it smells really good. You can kind of see that makes me shiny. Oh, those bags. Whew. And in certain places, I like to kind of press it into my skin. I'm in a really bad habit of, I like to tug and rub around my eyes, which is not good. That loosens the skin in your eyes, and you have less elasticity there. So once it loosens up, it has a really hard time tightening back up. So I've been trying to like really break my habit of that and press things into my skin there rather than rub it all around. Okay, then I use a primer, and I've been using, this is new, the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water, probiotic-based ingredient, and skin revivers, and I really like it. It smells really yummy, helps keep my makeup on. I use just one pump. And I know that seems like a lot of things I'm putting on my skin before I even get to my makeup, but like I said, it's so important, so important to have a good canvas to work with. And it's also really important to moisturize all the way down your neck, because that skin needs moisture too. You don't want it to age quicker than your face either. Okay, so I just did moisturizer, an oil, and my primer, and I look really shiny right now, and that's okay. I kind of, dewy is okay. Now, this is just my everyday mom makeup, going to teach dance class situation. So what I like to do is, this is what I use on a daily basis. This is the e.l.f. BB cream. It has an SPF of 20 in it, and I think it's like $4 at the drugstore, and I love it because it has such good coverage. I used one pump, and you're gonna see like the coverage, and I just apply it with my fingers. I mean, it covers redness really well, makes my skin look more even. The thing about this, though, like I've tried other BB creams and CC creams and things, and I like this one because of the coverage and because it's so inexpensive. But the thing about it is it doesn't ever really dry down, so it kind of stays slick all day, so I have to set it with a powder, or else it'll just kind of move around on my face all day long. Another one that I really like that I don't have to set is the It Cosmetics CC cream. It's really good about just staying in place. So I've got that on, and you can kind of already tell the coverage that it gave me. And then the only other thing I'm going to put on my face besides a setting powder, as far as like foundation goes, is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's really lightweight, but it's great coverage. And I just do kind of in a triangle shape. I want to cover up my eye circles. I want to cover up the redness around my nose. And then I also do down the center of my nose, my upper lip, because I've been having a little bit of melasma, like some discoloration there, and my chin. And then I just use a brush to blend that out, or a beauty blender. Most of the time I'm just using a brush. Then whatever I have on my brush left over from doing my under eye, I kind of just tap it on my eyelid just to take away any veins or discoloration that's on my eyelid, since I'm not going to be wearing eyeshadow. Okay, once that's all blended out, I'm going to set it with my Coty Airspun powder. And I just tap that on the places that I used that concealer. I put it pretty heavy on the places where I have concealer, and then I'll take another brush and kind of lightly dust over my whole face to kind of set that BB cream so it won't slide around. Okay, now that I'm all set, I'm just gonna lightly and quickly contour my face. You don't need to do this, but this is just something that I like to do every day. And I'm using my same Morphe, what's it called? The 9C palette, which is just their contour palette. Obviously, I probably need to order a new one. I use it every single day. So and I use it on my clients. So I like to take, I was using this shade, but it's gone. So I've been using this one and just a little e.l.f. brush, and I just swirl my brush in there, and then right here, top of the ear, down toward my mouth, I just kind of swipe it, and then blend upward. I like using a powder contour rather than a cream one. I feel like powder is much more forgiving. Like if you get too much or if you mess it up or something, you can just kind of swipe it away or go back in with your setting powder and kind of blend it out a little bit better. Creams are a lot harder to work with because the blending process is a lot more intense. So I like a powder myself. I also do around my hairline because I have a mile-high forehead. And then using a darker shade around your hairline kind of helps bring it down and make it look not as large. And then if I'm feeling frisky, I'll kind of do it around my jawline. And then I like to take my middle finger and I rub it in there, and then I just do it right underneath my bottom lip. And that's a little trick to create, look, it creates kind of a shadow there. It makes your bottom lip look more full than it really is. Okay. Then, using the same brush, because I'm lazy, I take these like lighter colors and I just mix them together and I tap my brush off just to kind of brighten up this area, the high points of my face, before I use my actual highlighter. Okay. Next is my eyebrows. I'm gonna just quickly, I'll probably fast forward through this part because my eyebrows are a mess right now. I waxed them myself, and every time I do that, I regret it because I always screw something up, but I was in a pinch last week and didn't have anybody do it, so I just did it myself, and I got them way too thin. So I'm growing them out, and they look like a hot mess. So I'm just going to fast forward really quickly through me filling them in. I'm using the Anastasia of Beverly Hills brow definer pencil, which is an angled tip, and the spoolie on the end. So that's what I use, and I also use her clear brow gel to set at the end. So so sorry. My phone keeps dying because I don't have enough, or not dying, it keeps shutting off because I don't have enough storage. It's driving me crazy. So I just deleted a whole bunch of things. So highlighter, took it on my inner corner right here to brighten up my eyes, since I'm not going to fuss a whole lot with some eyeshadow today. And then I also did right under my, the very highest point of my eyebrow, and I just blended that out. So the next thing is going to be mascara. That's all I'm going to use on my eyes. And I've been recently just not even curling my eyelashes because they've been breaking when I do that. So I just, I'm trying out the Benefit Roller Lash. I got a sample of it. So I'm just going to fast forward you through me putting on mascara. So hold tight. I like that mascara. Okay, so then the last thing I'll do is just some lip gloss. This is by Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and it's the color Metallic Rose. And I will try and link all the products I used in this video down below for you. And if I'm not wanting something that's pink, because this is pretty pink, if I'm just wanting something a little bit more natural, I'll just use my sand gloss, my Lip Sense sand gloss, just by itself. So then the last thing I do, because that highlighter kind of just sits on top of my skin, and I don't really like the way that that looks, I'll use this Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And what a setting spray is going to do is it just gets the first layer of your makeup wet, and so then when it dries, it doesn't look powdery. It looks more like your skin or more like your foundation. So I just kind of shake, give it a little shake, and then I'll just spray all over. And it holds your makeup in place all day, which is also, you know, why you're supposed to use it. So, that's it. That's all I do on a daily basis. And, you know, of course, when I'm not talking through it and just able to do it, I can sit and do it in about 10 minutes. It's put together, you know, and if I want something a little bit bolder, I'll go like with a bright red lip or a dark vampy lip if you want to just take it up a notch. And then if I want to take it a little, you know, even a little further, I'll throw a winged eyeliner on, and that takes me another 5 minutes, and it looks just put together and professional and good and nice, and not just a bare face, but not a whole lot of makeup either. So this is just my everyday look. Let me take my hair down. So yeah, that's kind of just what I do on the daily. Like nothing fancy, nothing too, oh my bangs, nothing too crazy, just a little bit of something to have something on my face, so I don't look, you know, crazy. So that's just what I do every single day. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section, and I'll try and answer as best as I can. Kind of give me a heads up on like maybe another tutorial that you'd like to see. I was thinking of doing like my full face when I'm going to like going out or going, you know, on a date or to an event or something, like the makeup that I do for that. If you'd like to see that, I would love to do that for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through my long sabbatical. I'm glad to be back, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye. Up and up.